This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. This is a very interesting video. The reason it's a very interesting video is because I am combining two things into one. And the reason I'm doing that is because of the previous video. The previous video that we did was regarding women and breast cancer. But the thing is, we didn't put enough meat on the bone, so to speak. And that is that we said you shouldn't drink alcohol, which is true because of the breast cancer. In fact, what we're actually doing is we're actually going to review a research article that basically confirms that. But I'm not even going to talk about the fact that it confirms what we're talking about as far as alcohol, but it basically says there's something else that you should do. And that's something else that you should do. We're actually going to be engaging in it. And it's basically, we're going to do a food demonstration for you. And we're going to be using Pure Farmland plant-based protein starter. And we're going to be making burgers. I guess you can call them, and think of a name, Blazing Basil Burgers. Basil is very powerful in the raw, but once you cook it, it seems to mellow out significantly, and it just adds just a nice flavor to it. But the reason why we call it blazing is because we toss a little cayenne in there. We also have onions and garlic and turmeric. The reason we have that is because there was a study done, and this study, let me get the name of the study. This was Dietary Patterns and Breast Cancer Risk in the Shanghai Breast Cancer Study. They basically studied women in Shanghai, China. They looked at their breast cancer rates, and they concluded, listen to what they concluded. I'm going to read it to you so I won't get it wrong. It says that our findings indicate that a Western diet increases breast cancer risk. Where is this coming from? Breast cancer risk in premenopausal Chinese women. They had two groups of women. They had one group that they called veggie soy, and they had another group of women that they called meat sweet. Let me tell you, the meat sweet individuals ate foods like, let me find it real quick on this thing. Here it is. This is what the meat sweet women ate: pork, poultry, beef, lamb, saltwater fish, shrimp, shellfish, candy, dessert, bread, and milk. In the meat sweet group, they did eat poultry. And by the way, I need to say this too. Those women who had a higher risk of cancer in this Shanghai breast cancer study were actually younger women who were maintaining that Western diet. And the women who were in the veggie soy group were actually older, but they were also physically active. Let's read some of the things that they ate. Fried tofu, cauliflower, lotus root, tofu, celery, fresh soybeans, white turnips, tomato, cucumber, other fresh beans, Chinese cabbage, wax gourd, carrots, wild rice stem, mung bean sprouts, greens, soybean sprouts, bamboo shoots, soy milk, asparagus, green cabbage. Man, is that enough vegetables? But full disclosure, one meat article was up there, and that was freshwater fish. Whereas if you look at the meat sweet, they even had eel up there. And I don't mean like I'm ill, sick ill, but eel, like nasty little thing that runs around in the water. But anyway, with all that being said, my sister, there are many things that you can do to take care of yourself. Number one, you sure can cut down, let's say cut out the alcohol. And plain and simple, this is with medical support, behavioral health support if you need to, but it is with support. Now, as far as your diet, there are dietitians out there. There are medical professionals out there that can help you, that can aid you, that can support you through this process. Take advantage of the positive resources that are out there, because breast cancer is real by my understanding. And I've seen too many beautiful ladies suffer as a result. Take care of yourself. Get the good exercise. Get the proper foods in. Those non-starchy vegetables go a long ways, and most of those things that we're reading, non-starchy vegetables. Get those things in, along with some of the other things that we share regarding de-stress. Please consider those things, not just so that you can live life, but that you can live as somebody said in that little black book, have life, have real life. Please comment, share this with others, those that you know can benefit, and also subscribe. And lastly, don't forget to go to our web page as well as our Facebook page. Well, that's all we got for now. This is D, and Let's Stress for Life. That's what's up. Peace.